8070. The classification for fiberglass reinforcement material that has high resistivity and is the most common is A. E-glass, B. S-glass, C. G-glass. The correct answer is A. The classification for fiberglass reinforcement material that has high resistivity and is the most common is E-glass. E-glass is widely used as a fiberglass reinforcement material due to its electrical resistivity and good mechanical properties. It is the most common type of fiberglass used in various applications. 8071. A potted compound repair on Honeycomb can usually be made on damages less than A. 4 inches in diameter, B. 2 inches in diameter, C. 1 inch in diameter. The correct answer is C. A potted compound repair is a suitable method for repairing a honeycomb structure if the damage is smaller than 1 inch in diameter. This repair technique involves filling the damaged area with a specialized compound that bonds and reinforces the honeycomb structure. The compound is typically applied and cured within the damaged section, providing structural integrity and restoring the strength of the honeycomb. This repair approach is effective for small-size damage and helps maintain the overall integrity of the honeycomb structure. 8072. Composite fabric material is considered to be the strongest in what direction? A. Fill, B. Warp, C. Bias. The correct answer is B. Composite fabric material is considered to be the strongest in the warp direction. The warp direction is the direction of the long, parallel fibers in the fabric. The weft direction is the direction of the short, perpendicular fibers in the fabric. The bias direction is any direction that is at a 45-degree angle to the warp and weft directions. The warp direction is the strongest direction because the fibers are aligned in the direction of the applied load. The weft direction is weaker than the warp direction because the fibers are not aligned in the direction of the applied load. The bias direction is weakest of all because the fibers are not aligned in any direction. 8073. What reference tool is used to determine how the fiber is to be oriented for a particular ply of fabric? A. Fill or compass, B. Bias clock or compass, C. Warp clock or compass. The correct answer is C. A warp clock is a tool used to determine the orientation of the warp fibers in a fabric. The warp fibers are the long, parallel fibers that run along the length of the fabric. The warp clock has a needle that is inserted into the fabric at the desired location. The needle is then rotated until it aligns with the warp fibers. The angle of the needle indicates the orientation of the warp fibers. The warp clock is used to ensure that the fibers in each ply of fabric are oriented in the same direction. This is important for the strength and durability of the composite structure. 8074. The strength and stiffness of a constructed composite buildup depends primarily on A. A 60% matrix to 40% fiber ratio, B. The orientation of the plies to the load direction, C. The ability of the fibers to transfer stress to the matrix. The correct answer is B. The strength and stiffness of a constructed composite buildup primarily depends on the orientation of the plies to the load direction. The arrangement and alignment of the fiber plies in relation to the anticipated loads and stresses play a crucial role in determining the overall strength and stiffness characteristics of the composite structure.